Hello, ladies and gentlemen. John Gray here with my partner and our executive director, Mr. Jim Fuller, on set this morning. And what's we got going on? It's toward the end of the season.
Yes.
And we have one more regional game against Shelbyville next week. We'll discuss that later on. And so that's when these things are starting to show what's going to happen and who's going to be doing what.
Yeah, because it's almost playoff time.
Almost playoff time.
Yeah.
And Coach is in the building, but he's taking he's doing a radio interview right now.
He's actually doing a radio interview with our friends over at the Duck, which used to be our neighbors at one time, and that's live on their sports show on Saturday morning. So we don't think that'll take but a few minutes, and then he'll be back on the air.
He'll be right here. We went over to Spring Hill last night. Had a nice bunch of folks, good facility over there. Seemed a little further away than I remembered it being, but it's not.
It takes a while to get to Spring Hill. I don't know what it is. It's just.
Well, let me tell you what.
It's not that far, but.
Let me tell you what. We went to Franklin to the Bone and Joint Clinic because Fran had an appointment up there to get a shot in her knee. And then we went and visited some friends, my buddy Ronnie Hughes and his wife Pat. And then we got on the road, the interstate, to go to Spring Hill.
Yeah.
It's like being in a parking lot.
Yeah, right.
It's like trying to get out of that ball game over here. If we have a home game here, you know what it looks like when you try to get out?
Right.
That's what that interstate looks like at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's a thrill, I'm sure.
People coming out of Nashville headed south on 65. Just stop. You just stop.
Yeah.
But we got there fine, and Tullahoma had a great turnout last night. Which
that's one of the great things about the Wildcats is because it seems like every year, no matter what the record, the fans are going to support them.
They are, and the thing that's really interesting about it to me is you've got people who are involved when their children are involved. Mm-hmm. And that's normal, and then when their children move on, a lot of times their children are doing something else or they've gone to college or something, and so the families picks other things to do. But then we have a whole lot of Wildcat football fans that are faithful fans that are ball players from years ago.
That's the key right there. There's a lot of ex-Wildcat ball players, including my friend John Gray.
And before.
Yeah.
Just like right here, we've got Jack Heiss, brother Jack.
Brother Jack.
Show every Saturday morning.
Right.
Brother Jack retired recently.
And Brother
years.
Jack started a long time ago watching this show, and
Day one, probably.
He's probably the only fan that we've got of this show that might be a tad older than you and I are. But
I don't know. There's some of them out there that watch now. You'd be surprised. I had somebody, I was walking to get something for Fran last night out of the stands, and this one lady that I know, I won't call her name, that she works out at Harton.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt out here. And she said, I said, how you doing? And I was moving kind of slow because I've got a knee that's bad. She said, you want this cane? And I said, no, I don't need that cane. And I said, is there anything I can do for you? And she said, yeah, vote for me. I said, vote for you? She said, yeah, I'm running for mayor. I went, huh? She said, yeah, I'm going to run for mayor. And I don't know, she's probably kidding. I don't know. But, you know, the fans that come to those ball games, they're people who love this town. And they love Wildcat football because it means a whole lot to this community. And I was looking last night at our friend, your son-in-law, who's the principal at Tullahoma High School now, his lovely bride, Jenny, who's your daughter and who's back here doing this show this morning.
She's in the control room as we speak.
And I'm thinking, I wonder if the principal of the school goes to every football game. And I'm thinking, you know, with the football team, which is the biggest sports team you have, plus the band, that's probably the most kids that are high school kids that are at one location of any other event that happens down there.
Right.
Except maybe graduation.
Right.
But, you know, Greg and his family were there, as they always are, and cheering on. And, you know, the band didn't play. We're going to play the band's last performance here on senior night 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, which was when they did the full show. And
right.
we'll play that at halftime. But they were there in support.
You know, and to tell you the truth, Greg not only supports, Greg English is my son-in-law, and I, of course, am very, very proud of that young man, but he not only supports football and the band and that kind of thing, he tries to make it to all the sporting events from the high school, you know.
I know he does.
What that is.
But you know, you know, you got a basketball team, you got 10 people, 15 people,
right.
Some cheerleaders.
Right.
You got a football team, you got 60. You know, people involved in that.
Plus the band.
Plus 100 and some odd in the band.
Right.
You know, so it's there are a whole lot of kids represented. And the fact that the principal of the school sees it necessary as part of his job and his care for those children to be there at every one of those events, I think is a very important thing.
Absolutely.
Very important.
By the way, folks, if you wonder why John and I are carrying on this useless dribble, which we are very proud that we think we're pretty good at. We can do that.
We've done it for 30
That's right. We're kind of just killing a little time here till Coach Sisk gets finished with an interview with our friends over at the Duck.
Yeah.
93.9
so
the Duck.
While we're doing that, what I want to do is I want to call out a few more people. You know, and I say this, a lot of people don't understand exactly what it takes to make that football team travel. And you've got folks working behind the scene. You've got Jimmy Hollingsworth and Tom and Coach Ricky and Randy Wilson drives the equipment trailer and all of that stuff. And you've got managers, you know, and healthcare people that are involved in all of that. And, you know, we just want to give a shout out to them. And a lot of times Jimmy Hollingsworth and his dad watch this show faithfully as well. And we want to say hey to them. Gage and all that bunch that sit around us up there in the stands. You know, it's fun. Max Gerald, thank Ronnie. This is something that's really, really unique to me, and I think it's really beautiful. Max was a great Tullahoma High School football fan. There's Max right there. Max played.
Max played
He
for
was
Tullahoma
here.
High School.
Graduated from high school and went immediately to work with the FBI, and was one of the most renowned fingerprint guys in the country. He's in a movie, as a matter of fact. That guy that stole all that money and jumped out of an airplane, and never have found him or anything like that.
Right.
They found some of that money, and Max was one of the only people who still knew the old ways of fingerprinting, where he could go back and pull prints off of that money. And Max was called in even after he had retired to do that. And you know, he loved football. He loved Tullahoma High School football. That was my Christmas present to him every year, was the season ticket.
Yeah.
And he and I sat together. And Max passed away several years ago, and his wife Ronnie wanted to make sure that, you know, she said the reason we won that state championship was Max was in heaven at that point, and he had extra pull. But we just want to make sure that
every little bit helps.
Max stays. This show's dedicated to Max Gerald and in memory of Max, and we want to thank Ronnie for doing that and being involved with what we do here. She's involved in our family and also what we do here, and we appreciate her for all the things she does in Tullahoma. And with that said, what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a quick commercial break, maybe a extra long commercial break. And we'll wait till the coach is ready to start the first quarter, and we'll be back at that point.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Have you heard the news? Legendary Cincinnati Reds and Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench will be in Tullahoma Saturday evening, October 28th. Invited by the Tullahoma Sports Council, now is the time to purchase your ticket to see, hear, and meet the greatest catcher in Major League Baseball history. Bench is a dynamic speaker and is sure to motivate and inspire all who attend. His appearance is a fundraiser for the Tullahoma High School softball and baseball teams. Tickets are only $100 and can be purchased by calling Jim Bratcher at 247-5734. Don't miss this opportunity to see, hear, and meet Johnny Bench.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show.
We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Hearton Hospital. Many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Hearton Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Hearton Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, we out here, and that's a nice little facility, except for one thing.
Tell me about
it's dark.
The lighting at Spring Hill is a problem. You can see those shadows right there, and I'll tell you something else interesting that's a little different than when we've been there in the past. A lot of ryegrass on that field. If you didn't notice, it looks really super green right now, where most Bermuda fields are starting to turn out. That's ryegrass. So I was really worried at the beginning about the field being slick, after the sun would go down. But hey, it turned out everything was all right. Hey, we didn't have a lot of guys slipping and falling around. But you're right.
Usually lighting, you've got on both sides 2 huge banks of lights, or 3 on each side, and there was 2 small banks of lights, and some of them were out.
I think that Murray County, Columbia just got new LED lights, so I don't think that they've caught Spring Hill up quite yet. So there's Marvancy coming through, which will bring up a 3rd and short, I think.
We need to change his name to Mardancy, because that boy can dance a tune, can't he?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He got his own, it's, all of our running backs kind of have their own unique running style, and hey, they're good at something else. So, hey, it's a neat thing. It's a neat thing to have as an offense. So settling in right there, I think that was Malik Grizzard.
Yes, it was. I get these guys learned about time the season starts closing.
Hey, look,
we got more season.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Now it's just the exciting time. So, hey, now it's time to really know each other, know them, so you can call them out quick. Real proud right here. Me and guys just holding our composure and doing things like that. They're kind of twisting him up right there in the pile, which is part of football. But great block right there by number 17, or excuse me, yes, it was Stevenson. Hey, to spring that right there. That's non-selfish football right there. That's doing the things you got to do in order to be successful. Real proud of him. He's come a long way this season.
And Kanai's grown a lot this season.
No doubt. He's a solid kid. and has been a solid
His
kid.
skill level has advanced as this season's gone on.
One thing about him is that he's finally gotten sold into doing things correctly in the weight room, and it's making his body change, and he's starting to notice a difference in his play.
People don't realize how important that is.
Hey, got to take care of your body, got to be in shape. And that's a great job by our defensive front right there by resetting the line of scrimmage. We talk about that up front from time to time, not creating vertical seams. We're able to shift into an odd front, and they don't touch the reduction tackle right there. So they roll out right there. Jalen Hill doing a great job in pursuit and bring up the first punt. And again, proud of our guys for sitting in on the shift. Something they're trying to get better at, something they'll have to do a great job of next week when we play Shelbyville, because Shelbyville does like to freeze you. You know, come to the line of scrimmage, check some things out, and go.
Got to stay still.
Hey, got to watch the ball. Got to watch the ball. People used to ask, why, how can you jump off sides? Because you're right next to the ball. Well, the same reason you jump off sides, because I wasn't looking at it. So a few things defensively here that Spring Hill gave us that we didn't prepare a ton for, but again, our offensive front being able to work it out and get it done correctly. So real proud of them. They're continuing to grow as a unit. And Smart Vancy coughing one up there. He'll have fumble drills with Coach Shaw Monday. Those are no fun. I've seen those done. And anybody
Y'all
that
don't tape a ball to their hands anymore, do they?
No, sir, it doesn't tape a ball, but you'll sure want to hold on to it. Any running back that's ever been at Tullahoma High School with Coach Maurice Shaw knows what the fumble drills are, and they're not very much fun. Great job, penetration right there in the backfield. And like I said, these guys did a pretty decent job of holding in there from time to time. I think they got us twice. There was one, and I think there's one later on in the game. Just assignment football right there. Hey, guys, reading their keys, going to where they have to go.
3 guys got hit like they had the ball. One of them did, but all 3 of them got hit.
Well, hey, the more we get to hit them, the more we like. We're not all dressed up for nothing, you know.
Well, if you can't figure out which one's got the ball, hit them all.
That's it. Hey, great job getting north and south right here by number 22. All right, just got to finish those runs out. Hey, he's down right there on that one, but I want to see those feet motoring a little more there at the end. Probably got him from behind there a little bit. And just Friday night was hard to ever get into a solid rhythm offensively. Our guys are doing a great job, but it just, for some reason, it just never felt like we could get that solid rhythm going.
Didn't click.
Yeah. From time to time, it was the atmosphere.
Great block.
Oh, no doubt. And then other times it was just being able to be in that solid rhythm to where it was just a lot of odd things going on the field from time to time Friday night.
That was a great punt.
And that's what we need right there. We're able to flip the field. That's so important right there. Another great play by number 35, Ezra Myers. I thought he played a really tough football game the other night. Great job right there in coverage, just walking him right out.
3-on-1, that's pretty good.
Great job right here by number 17. Again, staying outside the block. doing the things you got to do in order to be successful right there. And sometimes, that's tough. You know, those guys, you want to stick your nose somewhere else because the ball's there, but your job's to stay here and allow somebody else to make the tackle. So you're not necessarily making the tackle, but you are making the play.
Making the play.
And our guys are starting to learn that and understand that right now. And they've known it and understood it for a long time, but it's really nice.
Now it's coming through.
It's really nice when you get to see it produce right there on a Friday night.
I was telling a coach a minute ago, I didn't know it for a while, but had the privilege of, his daughter was sitting next to my wife last night and visiting with her, and what a fine young lady she is. I know you're proud.
Oh, there's absolutely no doubt. Both the girls are amazing. Carly was the one that was sitting with your wife. She's in the 6th grade right now, and she's kind of that ray of sunshine. Carly really doesn't care which way the wind blows. But she'll be fine whichever way it blows. And her older sister Avery's a sophomore there at Tullahoma High School, and well, right now she's on the bus headed to Signal Mountain. Play some soccer today, and so good luck to those ladies today. I know I'm fired up for them.
Having fun. We'll be back after this commercial break with the second quarter.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time, and Tennessee and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Have you heard the news? Legendary Cincinnati Reds and Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench will be in Tullahoma Saturday evening, October 28th. Invited by the Tullahoma Sports Council, now is the time to purchase your ticket to see, hear, and meet the greatest catcher in Major League Baseball history. Bench is a dynamic speaker and is sure to motivate and inspire all who attend. His appearance is a fundraiser for the Tullahoma High School softball and baseball teams. Tickets are only $100 and can be purchased by calling Jim Bratcher at 247-5734. Don't miss this opportunity to see, hear, and meet Johnny Bench.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
That something wasn't approached that way. Great job right there by our guy staying off the kicker. All right, we thought maybe if we brought a little pressure, we could keep it from holding on to it for so long and get a Kenai chance to break one. Great job setting the edge right here. Brat's just got to work on getting that ball up right there. And a step away from that one. A step away from that one.
Had the screen set up nicely right there. Hey, Jack just struggling right there to make the first cat miss. So we'll go back, punt again, which is not a problem, getting them pinned down here. Keep them on that end of the field. Felt pretty comfortable about that.
They stayed on that end of the field pretty much all night.
Here's Spring Hill running stretch, and again, another good job coming up. What you don't see right here a lot is because your front four are doing such a pretty solid job is what you got right there, number 9 coming up, setting these edges. And that's Jalen Hill right there with the fumble recovery. But hey, these guys start out back deep, and then all of a sudden they're spinning down and closing a lot faster than you think they are. So again, what we were just talking about, not a lot of times making the tackle, but they're forcing the ball back inside. And and plus it's somewhere not, you wouldn't expect them to be. I mean, you're rolling a secondary player down onto the line of scrimmage against a tight end or a tackle or a leading blocker. There it is right there.
Safety, isn't it?
There it is right there with number 0, Will Hyden. I mean, he's coming up, setting the edge. The guy tries to bounce it, and he's going to run right into it. Again, I thought we had one boot get away from us the other night, but I thought our ends did a good job of trying to read the key and alerting themselves when they got boot their way. So another sack, pin them back deep. And he kind of shanks it a little bit and gets us some short
field
field here.
Ball didn't go anywhere.
Again, good job of just getting north to south. That's your offensive line. Hey, going and getting those 3 to 4. And hey, that's going to be real important in weeks to come. Hey, every time we run it, we got to have that 3 to 4 yard pop.
And the pass is incomplete.
So we end up having to settle for trying a field goal here. And Chadwick chips in and gets us the easy 3. I don't guess any of them are easy.
No. We had a special field goal toward the end of the game.
There's no doubt about it. Now we flip back to the odd front right here.
Harvey runs the outside, runs out of bounds.
Number 12 pretty much the key to their whole deal.
Pretty tough kid. Hey, him 9. I tell you who I think, 25, little blocking back. He's a pretty tough little kid too. Hey, great job right there getting by your defensive ends coming up. Hey, putting pressure on them now. So they try to run the old GT or the dart play right there, pulling the backside guard and tackle.
Ready.
Right underneath it. Hey, so that was a great job. It's a good job.
Swarming, man.
But we put a premium on getting to the football and reading the keys. And it's one thing for your eyes to see where you're supposed to go, then you got to make your feet follow where your eyes are supposed to go. So, but doing exactly what they should do with the team of this caliber right here. I still don't think that their record reflects how successful they could be. You know, they've got some good-looking kids and some athletic kids, but just not working out for them right now in Spring Hill.
Going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Great job again getting those 3 or 4.
I'll tell you one thing they had down there. They had a boy from downtown who's cooking some barbecue down there on site.
Well,
that was a bad boy.
I noticed a pretty big line when we came back from halftime.
He had barbecue and chicken, and he was doing it all, grilling it right there. Has a great coleslaw to go on top of it.
There you go.
Y'all stop and eat last night on the way home?
We did stop and eat on it. We stopped at Legends and got these guys something good to eat.
Good.
Pretty good trip over at Spring Hill, and our cheerleaders bus broke down on the way up, so we took them with us, fed them up too. Hey, great job right there playing assignment football again, able to get the safety, and man, great job here on your return team.
Patient.
Well, it's great to see guys get a hat on somebody and keep running their feet, opening small lanes. We go outside with Marvancy. He's able to get that foot in the ground, get north and south. We're gonna clock that one.
Our determined defense here. Oh, almost, blue boys.
Might have got away with one there.
Yeah.
But that was a great throw right there. Just slips out, you know. Hey, good throw. We make that throw and that catch more times than not. And Chadwick's a little wide, but that one. I think there's going to be 1 second left after this. So we're able to get him in here, and Robert Tatum able to put a little pressure on him and the surrounding cast there. Yeah. Those front four, I think, did a really impressive job Friday night of getting pressure on the quarterback, and did it without being real exotic. We didn't have to do a lot of twists and things of that nature. These were one-on-one rushes from time to time, and thought the guys
and we won the match.
Yeah, it's, it's about that sometimes.
One against ones, that's when it's fun. When you can look across that guy right in front of you and go, okay, it's me or you.
That's it. Sometimes it's about winning that individual battle first, and then, of course, that team battle later on down the line. But those individual battles do end up adding up.
Well, I'm getting ready to have an individual battle. I have it every Saturday, and people say something about it all week long. You think that maybe something's happened that I don't have my...
What is that?
No. Looky there. There is that sweet roll, cinnamon roll right there. Only at the Donut Palace, right across from Tullahoma High School. Those kids can just sneak across the street over there. Not that we say they should sneak across the street, but they can go over there and look what they find. Mom and Dad can say, that boy and girl did a good job at school today. I think that we need a little surprise.
Yeah.
Go over there and get them a donut. Doesn't get any better than that. We'll take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with the halftime show of the band playing their complete show from 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Be back in a minute.
Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas, Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
All right, this is Richard Brooks at Templar Shooting Sport.
We've got an indoor range, which obviously is the highlight of coming into our building. But we do have guns for sale. We can rent guns. People can walk in right off the street. We've got educational classes from if you've never touched a gun before in your life to advanced courses, the handgun permit course for the state of Tennessee, 1101 South Jackson Street. Our phone number is 931-222-4657. You can find us on Facebook, Templar Shooting Sports, and our website is www.templarshootingsports.com.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, Family Practice Dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
I want to invite y'all to come by Clayton's, downtown Tullahoma. We try to serve the community, the area, and we try to help people with their feet and comfortable shoes. We still measure feet. We have a great new arch mat. We have insoles. Please come see us at Clayton's and let me help you find some comfortable shoes for those achy feet.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton's Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank, located at 511 North Jackson Street. We are here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today and get your great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, third quarter, Spring Hill.
So they deferred.
Look how dark that field is.
Oh, no doubt. They deferred, so they'll get the ball to start the second half here.
And I don't know if they got past the 50-yard line in the first half. I don't think they did.
Not sure. Somebody had given me a negative stat for the first half, but like I said, I don't pay a whole lot of attention. That stat that I like is up there on the scoreboard.
After with no time left.
Yeah. Keep an eye on that one and on the clock. So there's another boot, and it would bring him down right there, short of the first down. Great job coming up and catching that football. It makes a big difference. And there's Kanai again with another catch. Like I said, that weight room starting to show off. Guys twisting and turning, and still can't get it.
Marvancy.
And then Marvancy busted one right there. Had to get us cranked off there in the third quarter.
Coming for it. 26-0.
And there's another one in the end zone. So, still though, Spring Hill, hey, coming with it, throwing what they got at us right now. Flipping back into the eye front, they kind of mishandled that one. And we we did twist that edge right there a little bit, and I thought Robert Tatum did a good job of getting outside, containing that. And he did that from the tackle position on the boot, so that was good for him.
Man, that's a great kick there. Takes a big Raider bounce.
So bring up 1st and 10. And Ryan Denby here getting some touches early. Ryan's been out, had banged his shoulder up a few weeks back, and so he's getting back to himself.
That's good. Tough kid.
Denby's told me his shoulder didn't hurt ever since it happened, but
yeah.
But we knew better.
You know better. Don't take me out, Coach.
And Jack Damon right there, we just had one shoot through there. They bring one extra. This time they bring 2 extra. But Jack's able to pick up the 1st down. And so you're starting to see what I'm talking about on these running backs. They all possess something a little different. And you don't think that makes a big difference, but defensively it really does. You get used to the speed and running style of a guy, where he cuts, where he makes his move, and right now in this ball game so far, and you're gonna get more, but so far in this ball game you've gotten 3 different backs, 3 different cuts, 3 different speeds, 3 different running styles. He'll get fussed at about that one.
You reckon?
Hey, but guess what? Dude throws it where nobody is. Nobody else can touch it. You know what I mean? It's okay.
It ain't going to be an interception.
Exactly.
Or a sack. It ain't going to be a sack or an interception.
So we get the motion. Here comes fly sweep across. And great job bottling it up right there.
They waiting on them.
Something that I have to do a better job of, because I didn't say it 100 times this last week. But Spring Hill only runs one play from under center. And it's quarterback sneak. Yeah. Something we got to be a little smarter about. But maybe I said it once or twice, just didn't say it enough. There's the other one where Hill gets kind of sucked in on the boot. Like I said, 2 for a night, and
ain't bad.
We're definitely going to talk about it. But it's just being able to constantly do it and keep yourself right. But he's playing great football right now. There's no doubt about that.
Like you say, though, you got to do your job.
Hey,
you have a specific job to do. You can't let that ball suck you away from doing your job.
Nah, it's reading that key, and in his situation right there, hey, key says this, and then I have to look to the second spot to see exactly what's going on.
Pass is caught, flag on the field.
Great job again by the front four getting pressure. That's one of those, it's not really exotic or anything like that. Just one-on-one rush.
You know, by going through these schools we play and the different towns and the different quality of athletes and stuff, we just don't realize how blessed we are to have the special teams kicking program that we have.
No, there's no doubt. I mean, and believe it or not, I mean, hey, we got a couple other guys that are pretty good at it too. That may
but I
get a
mean,
chance
it's not just the ones that are there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've paid attention to the kicking program with Wildcat football for years. We've had kickers come through, and it's not just happenstance that they show up. I mean, it's purposefully that we put importance on that program and train those kids. Might not be a superstar, but guess what? We always have a good kicking program, respectable kicking program.
If it's gonna be a third of the game, then I think you have to relate that. You have to relate a third of your time to it and be able to. Hey, a lot of people are gonna say that, but they're not gonna devote that much time to it. And I think we try to devote time to it. It's also. I can remember in my career thinking that being on the kickoff team it wasn't as important as being on the starting offense or the starting defense. That's not true.
No.
I mean, and we put a premium on that, and those special teams are very, very important. And I think our kids understand that. You know, I got locked down a starting spot on the kickoff team, on the punt return
and, you
team.
know, you got a guy who was a factory worker who played bar football in Pittsburgh. No, not Pittsburgh. The Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and tried out. They had a walk-on day, and the kicking team got him into the Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Playing pro football. You know, not being a quarterback or not just being a guy who could run down the field and make a tackle.
That's exactly right. So, it's a very, very big part of the game.
Very fortunate. We'll be back. We're fortunate about our sponsors. And what you need to do is you go out and spend some money with these folks and tell them thank you for supporting us, Coach Sisk and the Fifth Quarter Show, and Tullahoma Wildcat football. We'll be back after you hear word from them.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section, and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that.
And read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store. Yeah, it makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now of beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry and bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham created gems, or the new Pandora, and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
No,
Fourth county, or fourth quarter. Here we go.
Fourth quarter, and here we come. Well, dancing. He's still dancing.
Hey, dude can get it, man. Like I said, you get different speeds, different angles. I don't care who you are, you're not going anywhere right there, huh?
And we'll start bringing a few of our substitutes in here in a little bit.
Oh, no doubt. You gotta,
play.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it before. It's nothing like that Friday night game experience. Hey, and then the next part is you got some film. We've got a couple in right now, but you get some film on yourself, and you're able to see yourself do it. Able to get coached up a little bit. There's another passing down right here. It's a great job by Bo Banks coming up, setting that edge. And that's, again, like I said, a guy spinning down, setting the edge. And then having enough about him to be able to make the tackle also.
Number 3 over the...
And speaking of Bo Banks, there's another running style where if there's a small crease, it seems like Bo's able to find it. Right, hey, and turn it into some positive yards. And hey, I'm telling you what, he's a load when you make contact with him too.
All right, draw it down.
And Hill right there just started cutting it up right there, and then just didn't finish that one out. Something we've kind of been talking to him about. Not much to go with right there, but something we've been talking to him about is being able to finish those runs. Hey, finish those runs strong. I'll go ahead and tell you, he is a gigantic part of our defense. So offensively, he runs the ball in the scout team a lot. And he gives our defense a great look. And so hats off to him, because hey, in games that you're playing like this defensively, hey, this guy's cutting us up in practice. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So he's the epitome of you have to be better than our opponent.
Yeah.
So proud of him for finally coming along. And you're seeing some other faces in here defensively now. And able to get the 4 and out. And then there's Lucas Reed. Lucas is going to be a tough running quarterback. Lucas probably power cleans about 235 pounds right now as a sophomore. Probably should have gave that one, but he's getting better weekly, and proud of him. He's maturing and coming along just fine. And there's great read, great throw. And hey, here's the lady of the night, right?
That's her.
Hey, so proud for Haley to be able to get those 3 points. And so I heard her tell Coach Holliday there's no way she'd miss that field goal. So when we got down there and got close, got her a shot.
That one slipped through.
Hey, look, getting some great teaching tools right there and that, right? And we'll address some of those Sunday at film. But still, the part of that you really gotta like is the guy still hustling after him. Yeah, and so we've noticed good things happen when we try to get around the football, and hey, those guys kept it up right there. And so this one will fizzle out, and hey, another W. And so hey, it's good for our guys. They worked really hard. They set a goal, and when I say I sat down with the seniors before the season ever started and said, what are some goals that you guys want to get accomplished? And we talked just with each other, individually, what are some goals you have? Team-wise, what are some goals you have? The first thing that came out team-wise was they wanted to win a region championship. And so these guys have gotten themselves in a situation to where, hey, they have that shot. So, hey, I promised them that day that, hey, I would play the role that I had to. And sometimes you don't like playing that role. Kind of like when parents have to spank their children, I guess. My dad never told me.
It happened.
Well, my dad never told me. I used to hear people say that, hey, this is going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. My dad didn't tell me that.
Mine didn't either.
He told me it's going to hurt you a lot more than it hurts me. But hey, I told him that, hey, I would play whatever role that it took if that's what those guys wanted. And the coaching staff and I talked about it. There are times that we have to be tough on these guys, and they understand it. But it is part of the process, and hey, in order to get to that goal. Yeah. All right. Sometimes you got to break some eggs to make an omelet, I guess. But hey, great thing about it is Thursday night, hey, these guys are going to need a ton of support, and they have a chance, hey, to get a region title and bring it back to Tullahoma, and that's a big deal.
So Thursday night, this is a Thursday night game. Tullahoma goes to Shelbyville. Shelbyville has not lost a region game.
Correct.
They played Lincoln County last night and didn't win, but by what, 6, 7 points?
You know, at this point in the year, it's week 10. All right. So, teams are starting to perform at a different level. Teams are starting to peak, do what they do. What a better situation. What a better Thursday night football game than it to be against 2 top teams in the region. All right. And you control your own destiny. So it's not like, hey, if such and such wins over here, this doesn't matter. Hey, guess what? This is for all the marbles.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, if you win, you're region champs. If you lose, you're second place. And hey, there's a chance these 2 teams might be able to see each other again later on down the line. But I'm going to go ahead and predict right now that they won't. All right. And I think that, hey, this is a gigantic meeting at Tullahoma and Shelbyville. And hey, looking forward to it and fired up.
Everybody in the stands in Shelbyville.
Hey, look, I definitely want tons of support, but hey, our guys have to go to work because it's a short week. So hey, we have to prepare faster, do some things faster, and hey, get ready to take care of business. Because hey, little things in that routine will tend to throw you off. Hey, that's a young team. I feel like now, hey, we've got an older team.
Yep.
I feel solid about our senior leadership. Hey, I feel solid about our guys that follow. You know, sometimes you're not a leader. You have to be a follower for a little while.
Right.
Hey, and guess what? I feel solid in where we're at right now, and the goal won't change. Our goal will be, hey, to go out there next week and make ourselves better. Make ourselves better, and then raise the bar on Friday.
All right. Folks, that's it. We'll see you next week on Thursday night in Shelbyville. Come fill those stands up over there. It's a regional championship game. And those Tullahoma Wildcats will be ready to play, ready to go. Fans need to be over there in support of this effort and in support of Coach Sisk and all of his coaches, his staff, and the people who make all of this happen. There's a lot goes on behind the scenes that people don't know. And we appreciate each and every one of them, but we also appreciate you coming and sitting in one of those seats. And when they say something about it's third down, start to stomp in those stands and make some racket, make some noise, and have a great football experience. I think the weather's probably going to be good all week next week.
No, it'll be perfect. Perfect
Looks
conditions.
like it's going to be a great condition
Perfect
to play.
conditions.
So we'll see you in Shelbyville for a region championship game. Thanks for watching the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show. John Gray here signing off. Be safe. Have a good weekend out there.